In episode 1, I told you that Lexi beat 3 cancerous tumors in 6 months. In episode 2, we looked at the science behind turkey tail mushroom, the peer-reviewed research, the University of Pennsylvania study, and the 2 compounds, PSP and PSK, that activate your dog's immune system. But turkey tail was only half of what I did for Lexi. The other half was her diet. And today, I'm going to tell you exactly what I fed her every single day for 6 months. Every ingredient, every portion, every meal. Because what you put in your dog's bowl matters more than most people realize, especially when cancer is involved. This episode might be the most practical thing I've ever put on this channel. Get a pen. Welcome back to Magic Coriolus, natural health for dogs with the science to back it up. This channel is dedicated to Lexi and to every dog whose person refuses to give up. I'm not a veterinarian. Everything I share is based on my own research and my own experience with Lexi. Always work with your vet, especially if your dog has an existing diagnosis. Let's start with the science, because once you understand this, every food choice I made for Lexi will make complete sense. Cancer cells are different from healthy cells in one very important way. They feed on glucose. Simple sugars and refined carbohydrates break down into glucose quickly, and cancer cells consume it rapidly to fuel their growth. This is called the Warburg Effect. Discovered nearly 100 years ago, and still one of the most important concepts in cancer research today. What this means practically is this: a diet high in simple carbohydrates and sugars feeds cancer, and a diet high in quality protein and low in simple carbs starves it. When I learned this, I looked at Lexi's regular dog food. Like most commercial kibble, it was full of grains and starches. I changed everything overnight. Here's exactly what Lexi ate every single day during her 6 months of recovery. The foundation of every meal was boiled chicken. Plain, simple, no seasoning, high quality protein, easy to digest, low in fat, and completely free of carbohydrates that cancer cells feed on. Alongside the chicken, I steamed a selection of vegetables every day. And I want to talk about each one because every single vegetable I chose has specific properties that support the immune system and fight cancer. Broccoli, one of the most powerful anti-cancer foods on the planet for dogs and humans alike. It contains a compound called sulforaphane, which has been shown in dozens of studies to inhibit cancer cell growth and support detoxification. I gave Lexi broccoli every single day. Cauliflower, another cruciferous vegetable packed with sulforaphane and vitamin C. It supports liver function, and remember, one of Lexi's tumors was on her liver. I want everything working in her favor. Brussels sprouts. I know most dogs don't love them. Lexi did, and they are extraordinarily rich in antioxidants and glucosinolates, compounds that help the body neutralize cancer-causing substances. Carrots, natural source of beta-carotene, which the body converts to vitamin A, essential for immune function. Low in sugar when cooked and served in small amounts. and Lexi loved them. Green beans, low calorie, high fiber, and full of vitamin K and C. They help maintain a healthy weight, important because obesity is linked to higher cancer risk in dogs. And boiled squash, gentle on the digestive system, low in sugar compared to other carbohydrates, and rich in beta-carotene and vitamin C. Perfect for keeping Lexi's gut calm and nourished. Now here's exactly how I gave Lexi her turkey tail mushroom extract. I sprinkled it directly onto her steamed vegetables, twice a day, once in the morning with her meal and once in the evening with her meal. Why vegetables are not dry food? Because the moisture in the steamed vegetables helped distribute the extract evenly through the meal. Lexi ate every last bite and she never once refused it. Dosing was based on her body weight of 9.6 kilos. Always check your specific product label for dosing guidelines and discuss with your vet if your dog has an existing diagnosis. Every day, Lexi also got 2 tablespoons of plain yogurt, one in the morning and one in the evening. Plain yogurt with no added sugar, no flavorings, no artificial ingredients is a natural probiotic. It delivers beneficial bacteria directly to the gut, working alongside the turkey tail's prebiotic properties to build and maintain a healthy microbiome. Without knowing the clinical terminology at the time, I had actually created a combined prebiotic and probiotic protocol for Lexi. The turkey tail fed the good bacteria. The yogurt added more of them. I also added a very small amount of honey to the yogurt. Raw honey has natural antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties, and it made the yogurt more appealing for Lexi. Just a tiny drizzle, not enough to raise her sugar levels, but enough to make her feel like she was getting a treat. Because even in the middle of everything, she deserved treats. Alongside the home-cooked meals, I also gave Lexi a small amount of Acana, dry food, every day. Acana is made in Canada by a company called Champion Pet Foods, based in Alberta. It is one of the highest quality commercial dog foods available anywhere in the world. High protein, low carbohydrate, made with biologically appropriate ingredients like real meat, fish, and eggs. I added it to Lexi's meals to make sure she was getting a complete nutritional profile, all the vitamins and minerals that home cooking alone might miss. If you are home cooking for your dog, I would always recommend supplementing with a high-quality dry food like Acana for exactly this reason. Nutrition, completeness matters. Lexi's diet taught me everything I now feed Amy. Amy is 10 years old, a rescue from a high-kill shelter in South Korea, healthy and thriving. Every day she gets boiled chicken, the same steamed vegetables that Lexi had, turkey tail mushroom extract sprinkled over her vegetables, and dry Acana food. Amy has never been diagnosed with cancer. I intend to keep it that way. This is the power of preventative, natural health care. You don't have to wait for a diagnosis to start giving your dog the best possible foundation. Amy is my living proof that this works. Watch this channel and watch her thrive. Before we close, I want to give you one practical skill that will change how you shop for your dog forever. How to read a dog food label. First ingredient should always be a named meat, such as chicken, salmon, beef, or lamb. Not meat meal, not animal derivatives, but a real named protein source. Carbohydrate content. Look for foods where grains and starches are low on the ingredients list. Ingredients are listed by weight, so the further down the list, the less of it is in the food. Fillers to avoid. Corn, wheat, soy, artificial preservatives, artificial colors. These have no nutritional value and can contribute to inflammation. Where it's made, ideally, Canada, USA, New Zealand, or Australia. Countries with strict manufacturing standards. Acana ticks every single one of these boxes. That's why I trust it. Lexi had 3 cancerous tumors, and every single day for 6 months, I cooked for her. I steamed her vegetables, I boiled her chicken, I sprinkled her turkey tail, I mixed her yogurt. It was the least I could do. She gave me everything. The tumors disappeared, all 3 of them. I can't tell you with absolute certainty which part worked. Maybe it was the turkey tail, maybe it was the diet, maybe it was both working together. The immune activation and the cancer starvation happening simultaneously. Or maybe it was just love. What I can tell you is that I would do every single bit of it again, without hesitation, for Lexi, for Amy, for any dog who deserves more time. In the next episode, we're going to talk about reishi mushroom, another extraordinary medicinal fungus with remarkable properties for stress, sleep, and immune balance in dogs. If this video helped you, please share it and drop your dog's name in the comments. Every single one matters. Subscribe to Magic Coriolus. This one's for you, Lexi.